Hey guys, what is up and welcome to a new League of Legends video. Now in this one we're going to be taking a look at a bunch of just new stuff coming to League of Legends. Now I've been sitting here waiting for the PvE server to get updated, to come back online and hopefully play the new champion Ornn. But the PvE is just not going down. I mean, it's being a little bit delayed, I guess, so I'm just waiting here, and I keep seeing all this different, like, just new stuff pop out rather, for League of Legends, like new skins, new game mode, new emotes that you can use within League of Legends, and just a bunch of things like that. So I thought, you know what, while I'm waiting, let's make a video talking about this with you guys. Let me show you guys what's up, because maybe some of you haven't seen it or are not aware. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is actually going to be a new game mode. Now, this new game mode is going to be related to the new Star Guardian skins coming out. You can see here, we have Star Guardian Ahri, Ezreal, Misfortune, Soraka, and Syndra, which we'll take a closer look in just a bit. But first, I want to take a look at this game mode called Invasion. You can see up here. Now, what is this game mode? Well, essentially it's going to be actually a 5-player PvE, so player versus environment. Essentially, you and 4 other people or friends or whatever against NPCs, right? Computers, bots, whatever you want to call them. Now, here's the TLDR. Invasion is a 5-player PvE mode on a brand new series of maps. So they made completely new maps, not like rehashing Summoner's Rift or like Twisted Tree Line or anything like that. They made the completely new maps, which is cool. And yes, plural. Form a squad of your favorite Star Guardians and alongside your friends, defend the city from a series of monster attacks. So 5 players, Valorant City Park is apparently the map name now. It's a 5-player co-op battle and you essentially defeat space monsters, culminating in a large boss fight. So more details below. So let's take a quick look at this again. I'm not going to read every single thing here, but we'll take a very quick look. So here you can see this is how you this is the store, right? This is where you're buying and upgrading items and all that stuff, right? This is kind of like the resting zone is what they call it. You can see here. Let me, okay, it's not closing. Cool. That's cool. Let me just, okay. Oh, I made a new tab. No, I didn't. I don't know what's going on. All right, let's go ahead and find that once again. I don't know what happened there. That was really weird. Interesting. Anyways, break shopping time, right? So that's kind of what that is. Encounter types, right? So here's an example of an encounter type. So you can see here, there's like Poppy, there's kind of like these weird Vel'Koz looking creatures coming from like what looks to be the Void, maybe. You have what? You have the new Misfortune, the Lulu skin, the Lux skin, the Poppy skin I said already, and probably one more somewhere, I don't know where. But that's kind of just a rough example, right, of how it looks like. So they're defending against them. You can see the map is completely new and completely different. Survival, simply defeat all enemies. A wave will end as soon as the last enemy is slain. Enemies come in multiple waves, so it's like I don't know if you guys ever played on Warcraft 3, those kind of game modes where you're just in the center and there's constantly mobs all around you coming at you. I feel like it's kind of a similar take on that. So enemies come in multiple waves. Killing the last enemy is not guaranteed to immediately end the encounter. The last seconds of an escape. Here's, oh god, I did that again. Actually, I could press back here. Okay, yeah. Anyways, you can see here the last seconds of an escape. Pretty cool, right? I'm pretty sure that within this area, you have to be within this area, or else you take like bonus damage or something like that, which is not what you want, of course. But let's take a look. Escape. Get yourself and hopefully your teammates to the escape point. As soon as one of your teammates reaches the escape point, your entire team will instantly win, leaving the Star Guardian protective shield, which is, I'm assuming, this thing right here, will cause you to begin taking damage. Damage taken will escalate rapidly the longer you're outside. So yeah, you have to stay within this unless you want to take damage. Kind of similar to PUBG actually. If you're outside the white circle, you're gonna start slowly taking damage, which is very similar concept there as well. Defense. You and your team are trapped inside the Star Guardian protective shield. Hold back the attackers without leaving its confines. Combines the traits of both of the above. Defeat all enemies to progress, but leaving the shield will cause you to take damage, right? And then the boss. The big one. The one you have to kill at the very end of the game mode or the very end of every round or something like that. And here's an example of all the different types of mobs that they've created, right? So they have like a little kind of extra voidy looking Kha'Zix, Vel'Koz, Rek'Sai, Malzahar minions, Cho'Gath, Skarner. That's not Malzahar minions. What the hell are those? Oh, those are space monsters. That's completely new. I don't know what that is. That's the Malzahar minion right there, I believe. This is the big one. So it looks like it's going to be the Rift Herald, kind of rehashed a little bit. And also this Kog'Maw, right? So these are going to be the mobs I'm assuming we'll be facing inside this game mode. You can see some of them here, I think, right? You can see the Voidling there from Malzahar. You can see here what looks to be maybe Rek'Sai or Skarner that just died or something. And then there's other examples here. You can see a bunch of them as well, right? That looks like a Rek'Sai right there. Pretty cool stuff, right? And then, there's a bunch of just more information about all of the different monsters and what they do. I'm not going to read all of this. This is a little too much information that I don't feel like we can read, but we'll read the big one. This is the cool one. This is the final boss. Will fire projectiles in a spiral. Devastating guardians can be evaded by taking cover behind terrain. Will rush forward, gravely injuring guardians. Will cause the ground to rupture It's pretty cool. We'll constantly summon allies who, as a rule, do bad things to guardians. Not altogether fond of guardians. Will periodically open his eye, which can be attacked for some bonus damage. Which kind of, yeah, so that's going to be this guy for sure, 100%, right? That's going to be the Rift Herald, the current Rift Herald that we see on Summoner's Rift. That's going to be the final boss. Now, there's going to be different types of perks. So there's respawns, there's health packs, which will obviously naturally give you HP, I'm assuming. Probably similar to the ARAM map. There's going to be a bunch of other stuff here. We'll be launching Star Guardian with 2 different queues. Invasion, the base experience, and Onslaught, right? So we already just saw what Invasion was. That's everything up here we just read. Let's check out what Onslaught is. Now, Onslaught is the higher intensity version of the mode and can be entered either after playing, not beating Invasion once, or by queuing for Onslaught with a friend who's already unlocked it. Unlike Invasion, which features 2 fixed rooms, Onslaught's succession of rooms will be fully randomized within the set. So essentially, it looks like it's what we just read, the Invasion game mode, just more difficult. It's just like a higher just challenge, I guess, if you will, of Invasion, which is really cool, right? What else do you have? Scoring system. Upon completing each room in Onslaught, not Invasion, but Onslaught, you'll be giving a score and a letter grade up to S+, okay? First, you will be given points based on how long it took you to complete the room. Afterwards, you'll receive points for completing the room with very few casualties. And upon finishing a run, you'll receive another letter grade based on your average score across the entire run. Boss room will be counted twice. Okay, that's pretty sweet, actually. Damn, this is actually like a really cool game mode. It's completely new. I like that they made new maps, you know. I like that the maps are not just rehashed Summoner's Rift or just other things that we've already seen or we were already played on or whatever, you know. It's like nice, fresh, kind of new experience, which looks really cool, right? It looks really nice. What else is there? There's random minutiae. I don't know what that is. Okay, well, I'm not gonna read that. You guys can read that if you guys really want to, but I don't think it's anything too special or important. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's gonna be the new game mode coming to, I'm assuming, PBE. Hopefully, once the PBE decides to update along with Ornn. On top of this, of course, like I said, you know, the game mode is to celebrate the release of the new Star Guardian skin. So let's take a very quick look at them. There's a video here you guys can see. Check it out. We'll watch it together. Look at this. MF, you know, Soraka, Ezreal of all people. Of course, Ezreal's in there with all the girls chilling. Ahri, Syndra. That's Ahri, I believe. Yeah, it's 100% Ahri. That's going to be, I think, Misfortune. Yeah, that's Misfortune. Ezreal, of course. I love how Ezreal gets a skin. Like, come on, like, you know, wink, wink, hint, hint, right there, man. Come on. Okay, Syndra, Star Guardian Syndra. It's a pretty cool mode. And Soraka. I mean, they look pretty cool. Like, they honestly do look pretty cool, right? These are all a bunch of, you know, still screenshots of the video. Here's all the turnarounds. You know, the Misfortune. No, this is Ahri. This is gonna be Ezreal. Look, actually looks really cool. His hair looks really good. Damn, that's some sexy looking hair, man. Misfortune, not bad as well. We have Soraka, you know, pretty cool, pretty cool. Syndra with her orbs, looking like these little, you can see their faces right there. It's like little kind of minion looking things. Pretty cool as well. And yeah, so there you guys have it. There's a bunch of small other videos here that they show off. Nothing really to see, I'm assuming, though. It's probably very simple stuff. But that's another big thing that's coming out this patch as well. So we have Ornn, we have the new game mode, we have the new skins. What else do we have? Let's take a look here. So we have something called Emotes. Now, I'm not sure exactly when this is coming out, but this is a work in progress, right? Where essentially, like the Facebook stickers that I'm sure a lot of you know about, it's like they're almost trying to bring that into League of Legends. So instead of using emotes at the moment, like Mastery 7, or the ones before that they would use things like this, or like the MSI emotes that you can spam and stuff like that, now instead, you'll be able to use literally emotes. Check it out. It's an example of Garen, right? He just kills a tower and then he uses this cupcake looking thing like he's happy about it. Or there's another one here with Timo, his name is. Okay, let's take a look at this one. What is this one? Oh, see, okay, that's pretty cool. So there you can see right there, you're actually able to pick out of 4 emotes to put them into this little slider, and they can just, you know, have them constantly within the game, right? So you can use like your 4 favorite ones or whatever, and you can use them based on the scenario in the game or how you want to troll your teammates or opponents or whatever, which is, you know, pretty interesting. You can see here as an example. There's 4 of them. You unlock them somehow one way or another. I'm not entirely sure how yet. And you just drag them into the slots, and you can use that within the game, which is also pretty damn neat. And there's another one here. This one's pretty funny, actually. The Blitzcrank misses the pull, and then the Jinx uses her own emote, actually, of her own face to kind of rub it in his face a little bit more. Now, the thing with these emotes is, like, I feel like they're kind of tilting. Like, that's probably the purpose of them. But at the moment when people do a big plan or whatever, and they just spam their Mastery 7 emote, I think that's really tilting, and I hate that. But this will make it even... This is just going to take it another level, almost, which is going to be interesting. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about that at the very moment, I'll be honest. But either way, guys, there you have it. There's a bunch of just a whole lot of things coming out. We have, of course, like I said, we have Ornn coming out, right? Let's take a look at Ornn very quickly once again. We have the Ornn just new champion coming out, hopefully very soon on the PBE server, right? So I'll be getting that gameplay out as soon as he's there, of course. You guys know that already. I'll be getting some gameplay of this new game mode coming out as well, called Invasion. I might do a gameplay of one of these skins, maybe like Ezreal or Ahri. I'm not entirely sure yet. And yeah, and I'm not sure when this is coming out, but it's probably a while away still, so not something that's coming out probably relatively soon, but it might come to this PBE server right now, but I think it's going to be there for a while to test, and yeah, so there you guys have it. Let me know what you think about all these huge updates coming to League of Legends down in the comments below, and yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you hopefully soon on the PBE server for some Ornn gameplay, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you hopefully soon. Peace. Peace, peace, peace.